Today I'm going to share 3 simple drills to practice to get your first tack. Let's go! Thanks so much for joining us. Today we are going to talk about the tack, and I'm going to share 3 simple steps, simple drills for you to really get the skills necessary to get the tack. We've done a few videos on the tack, but I was describing maybe the final product, and some of you were missing the skills that you need to really apply everything together. So today we are going to focus on those 3 simple steps. This is how I teach when I give lessons, and really I came up with those drills to make sure that you are safe, that you don't get any sketchy fall in the process, because you are going through new maneuvers, new turns, and that's when maybe some of the basics can go out the window, and that's when you get the sketchy fall. But first, if you find value in our videos, we really appreciate the support to wingfoilprocenter.com. All of the gear we use in the videos is always available there, so check it out. And if you have any question on gear, I reply to all of the emails personally. So we really appreciate your support. Let's get on with today's video. 3 drills to master the tack. So the first thing is going to be very basic, but it's a really important skill. We are going to focus on a simple glide. So what I like to do is start riding toe side, because I think personally the toe side tack is easier than the heel side tack. Some people might disagree, but over the years teaching, I found that people always get the toe side tack before the heel side tack, so we're going to focus on that one first. But we can do those drills really heel side and toe side, so practice both ways just to make sure and see how you feel. You always want to do it in your good stance, so make sure you know if you are regular or goofy. It's kind of like tennis, you know, backhand, forehand. When you get, some people are going to have a forehand on both sides, but really the majority have a forehand and a backhand. So we have people that are goofy or regular, and we practice this maneuver in your right stance. So for me, it's always left foot forward, I'm regular, and that's how I'm going to, practice all of my drills and practice getting the tack. So I'm riding toe side, and what I need to do is just focus on the glide. So I'm going to kill the power, keep the wing high, and see how far I can go. The goal is not to let the bird stall, so not let the nose go up and the foil drop. What we are trying to do is go as far as possible while applying pressure on the nose to go slowly down, and once we touch the water, we can power the wing again and get going. Ideally, we are able to find the perfect angle that gives us the most glide. If you bring the nose too far down, you're going to go down too quickly, you won't get very far. If you keep the nose up, you are climbing a hill, so you're going to slow down. So the perfect angle is going to be slightly angled down, and you're going to get that really nice glide. What you're going to notice is that as you slow down, you're going to feel more pressure on the nose. The nose wants to go up. You need to counter that by shifting your hip forward, shifting your hip more, above your front foot as you slow down. So that hip is going to come forward, and you're going to make sure that nose doesn't rise up. If the nose go up, you're going to see that you slow down drastically and you might stall. We are really trying to avoid that. We need to make sure it's automatic. You are able to control the pitch, the glide, the nose down, every single glide, and never make a mistake on that, because we are going to build off of that. Practice that toe side, practice that heel side, and then we are ready to move on to drill number 2. Drill number 2, we're going to add one aspect that's necessary for the tack, which is moving your wing away. So again, we're going to start toe side. You are riding toe side, and all you're going to do is, instead of holding your wing really high, now you're going to move your wing away from you to your new side. So with your hand, it's kind of like going from one side of your head to above your head and the new side of your head. So I'm riding toe side, and I'm going to bring it, boom, I'm going to bring it there. When I'm riding heel side, it's going to be holding it here. I'm going to go above my head, bring it behind. So it's always going, boom, above your head, holding it on the other side. We need to get that position, that wing in that position, and then we are back to that glide. You're going to just glide in a straight line So same principle, but now we just added one wing component, putting the wing in the right position to get us ready for the tack. It sounds pretty simple maybe, but I'm telling you, practice that as much as you can because this is going to be very valuable. Once you got that, toe side, heel side, no problem. Every single time you get that really nice glide, you go really far, you touch down easy, you power the wing again, we are ready to move on to drill number 3. Again, we build off drill number 2. So we are gonna bring that wing to the other side, and now we are gonna get that turn. So we start toe side, I'm riding toe side, I'm gonna, step 1, I'm gonna bring the wing away to the other side, and I'm gonna glide, and I'm gonna do a slightly toe side turn, and I'm trying to see how far I can go. Again, we are not trying to do anything with the wing. We put the wing in that position, now we forget about the wing and really focus on the turn and the glide. Again, what's really important is not to make it stall. And you can build off of that on drill number 3 and really work toward going kind of like 180 on your turn. So maybe you're gonna be able to go just 90 degrees on your first try, which is gonna make your nose being pointed straight upwind, but keep working on that all the way until you can get a 180, be pointing in a new direction, you touch down, and then you either switch your feet or you power your wing again and you go. But the goal is not to worry about that wing. The wing was the step 1 in that drill where we put it to the other side, then we focus on the glide and the turn all the way until we touch down. This is very important. I want you to go all the way until you touch down because there's some really valuable skills and habits that are gonna come from that. It's gonna give you so much more time to handle your wing later. So you practice that toe side and heel side, and then once you have that really down, now all you're gonna do is once you feel really comfortable, go all the way around and you're almost touching down. You got that really good glide that allows you to go far enough that you still have a tiny bit of height. Now you can switch hand, power your wing again, and you are riding away. So we are really building off getting that turn and that glide so we don't have to rush into the wing handling, because often the wing handling is what's screwing up everything. We rush into switching hand, we rush into powering the wing again, and it's crushing the turn. We are not ready and it's game over. So we need to work on it step by step, and the wing is going to come later. Once we completed the turn, we had enough glide and we can power the wing again. If you do a tiny touchdown and go, then that's great. You know, you went all the way around. Timing was slightly off in the way that like you ran out of height before you were ready to power your wing again. But this is the key, is really to focus on that glide and the turn and the wing. You switch your hand later. Of course, having a foil that really gives you enough glide is going to be helpful. You don't want a foil that's necessarily too small. You don't want a foil that's like too big and slow and draggy. So for this video, I used the 900 Enduro from AFS. Really nice glide with this foil, and in terms of the size, for me it's perfect. It makes it easy. So I was able to really practice, easy all of those drills and get the tack without having to rush or anything. So that's the goal. Apply all of those drills. Don't skip steps. If you get stuck or you fall or you stall at any of those drills, you need to stay with it and practice again and again until you move to the next drill. So I hope that this is going to be helpful for you. Let me know how the process goes. If there's something that, while you were out there practicing, you noticed something that maybe I didn't explain, make sure you comment below. We are all in it, we are in it together, and the goal is to share our knowledge so everybody can be out there and have fun. It's not easy. It definitely takes time. Don't compare yourself, because some people are gonna pick it up quickly. Some people are gonna it's gonna take longer. So the key is just you focus on yourself, you put in the time, and if you do all of those drills, you are gonna get it. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you appreciate what we do, check out wingfoilprocenter.com. Thank you so much. See you guys in the next video.